Hello internet friends, today we are going to review a new album by Mona Lilith. Mona Lilith is a project that I reviewed in the past. It's artificial intelligence with some world building behind the videos. Everything is like really thought up to be a concept together and not only in the music, and it was really interesting. I had a really interesting experience reviewing the two previous albums. So we're going to review an album called Heartificial, and yeah, Heartificial by Mona Lilith is a concept album that tells the tale of one old soul's journey through the modern world, covering topics such as mental health, social media, artificial intelligence, and more. This is an album for the modern age, using dairy-like lyricism, satire, and pointed commentary. It aims to challenge what we consider to be art. So yeah, this is a new album. I think it's 11 or 12 tracks. Let me check just to be sure. Yeah, it's 12 songs that we got here. And I was talking with the mastermind behind the project, and it seems like the old projects were written by AI, but now we got real human lyrics, which thumbs up for that. I do really like to see that. And yeah, we got 12 songs here that we are going to review, and yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one. So without much further ado, I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's give it a listen.
Another birthday without friends would be fine if the choice was mine, but no one seems to have the time. Can you love me without needing a scene? Could you sit around and dream? Share with me your fears and your schemes. I will hold them tight, this I guarantee. Love might find me if I head out the door, but all I do is cry on the floor. Depression sits and holds me tight. Show me love and it will spark a light. Can you love me without needing a scene? Could you love me if we sit around and dream? Share with me your fears and your schemes. I will hold them tight if you just trust me.
Nice track, nice start to the album. Pretty sentimental, really deep. I wasn't expecting to be that sentimental at the beginning of the album, but it was really nice way to start, unexpected, but I do really like it. Sounds great. The acoustic guitar, the strings, everything sounds really nice. I'm really surprised where AI is taking us, because usually the highs were really rough in the beginning. Now it's getting better, and I like that. The vocal is the vocal that I'm used to from the albums. But now that I've been listening to a lot of AI music and I'm diving into Suno a little bit, I feel like this the model that is trained to have the sound of monolith is a little bit whispery on the vocal, and also is the intention of the track. But sounds nice, but now that I'm used to detect AI, is like I of course detect it. It's not because I know from the past, because it's just that I know where to find it. But nowadays there are newer models that are undistinguishable. It's really crazy. It's not that it's bothering me or something, but it's just like I detected and that's it. But it's not something that bothers me too bad. But going back to the song, I did really like the song, especially the acoustic guitar was the touch there is pretty interesting, and I did really like it. The strings also is really nice. It's a great start. Let's go with our second song. I got the names over here. Dive Bar, yeah.
Been cooped up for too many days. It's time to go out and dance the night away. Been all in my head with the mental chatter. Time to do something fun, act like nothing else matters. My body moves, my mind is loose. My cup is filled with shots and juice. Take me out onto the floor and grind on me forevermore. Real good, real sweet, but you aren't the one I came to meet. My body moves, my mind is loose. My cup is filled with shots and juice. Take me out onto the floor and I'll be yours
This was really interesting. Forget what I say about the vocals on the previous one. Probably it's because the character of the song was more close and the height sound a little bit weird, but this one is really surprising on the sense that sounds a lot better. The vocals are getting better with AI, so I'm really like surprised with this one. Also, the shift in the style is like turning upside down the table. We can from really personal and close to straight EDM, pop, really high energy beat music. So I wasn't expecting that. So it's a couple of nice surprises, because you expect something and your expectations get shifted, and that's pretty awesome. I love when that happens. So that was pretty cool. There is another thing with AI that I'm really surprised with this one. Also, is like I don't know if this was work a little bit after later. Usually it's pretty conservative when it comes to the mastering, especially with the electronic music. That's what I do personally. It's like it doesn't like to push up the limiter too hard, the energy too hard. So I usually have to push up the gain on my audio interface a little bit more than usual. But here it was banging, had that energy on the bass, and I had to keep the volume normal. So that's pretty interesting. It's like getting powerful in that sense. It's like now the tracks really bang. So that's pretty interesting. Something that I wasn't expecting actually. But yeah, interesting. Let's go with a field of streams.
Broken screens and twisted memes, walking casually, nowhere to go. Just me and my phone, and booty in tow. I fight for attention, to show what I got. Y'all gonna see it, like it or not. I beg for clicks, I kneel for likes. I don't care if it's wrong or right. Give me your attention, come into my scheme. I'll make sure to plant you in my field of streams. My respect, my love nor desire, unless you burn me up in the algorithmic fire. I beg for clicks, I kneel for likes. I don't care if it's wrong or right. Give me your attention, come into my meme. I'll make sure to plant you in my field of streams. It's all about I, not about you. I'll just show you your reflection. It's what I'm built to do.
Interesting commentary on social media. Really nice track. It's like I'm surprising in the sense, like I was mentioning before, I used to turn the volume up, especially when it was EDM or this kind of genres. The algorithm was a little bit conservative. Now it sounds really loud and powerful, so that was pretty interesting and really nice track in the sense of the commentary with social media and that kind of stuff. The lyrics is really interesting. I did like that. You know that I rarely give my opinion on lyrics because I focus more on the music. That's what I do. But it's a pretty nice and interesting commentary of the, let's call it, space we live in now. And I do agree that there is people doing crazy stuff just for the likes and whatever social approval, and it's kind of weird, but yeah, it is how it is. And it was pretty interesting commentary on that, so thumbs up on that. Let's go with bipolar.
I'm in the mood to shop. Take me out, bring me out the door. Take me shopping, take me to the store. I woke up hungry and I need some sales. Show me prices, but not retail. I'm bipolar, shopping for my moods. I'm bipolar, shopping with a two. Swipe it, tap it, swap it for some green. Goodies make me feel good when feeling good or feeling mean. You can call me greedy, you can say what you like, but you can't call me sweetie and get me to pay full price. I'm bipolar, shopping for my moods. I'm bipolar, shopping with a two. Swipe it, tap it, swap it for some green. Goodies make me feel good when feeling good or feeling mean. I cannot afford it, I bring it all back, but when I'm in the store, it all goes in the bag. Take me home, right back to my place. I have a look around, I wouldn't have had the space. I'm bipolar. I'm bipolar, shopping for my moods. I'm bipolar, shopping with a two. Swipe it, tap it, swap it for some green. Goodies make me feel good when feeling good or feeling mean.
Another nice commentary on the consumerism, consumer society that we have, that we need to buy the latest and greatest stuff need within, And I get it. I like the tracks, the kind of commentary where it's going. I do like the lyrics. Like I mentioned, I don't opinion too much on lyrics, but I've been liking it. I've been liking the sound. Probably I was thinking now that we are 4 songs deep. We got 1/3 of the album. I like the song alone with the sad instrumental, nostalgic or whatever. But nowadays, when you need to catch the attention of people, they like high energy or whatever, I will probably start. Well, I understand that the lyrics has some order, sort of storytelling here. But when it comes about the energy, if you want to catch people or whatever, I will start with one of the heavier EDM songs, poppy songs that we were listening that have this pop energy, attitude and whatever, like Dive Bar, Field of Dreams or Bipolar. Like start with that, catch the attention, and then put the sentimental stuff like Alone later on the album. Because the first impression is really important. Call it on social media, music, whatever. So if people hear like a sad song and they are not in the sad mood, probably they are gonna leave the album and go somewhere. So if you start with energy, then you can start with that energy and then go to the reflexive mood of Alone, and then people will probably connect that with that later. It's just me rambling, giving ideas, but that's it, just how it is. People is like looking for a great time usually or whatever, and a sentimental track like that, I like it, but I will put it later on the album. It's just giving some ideas. Let's go with our song number 5, The Alphabet of Desire.
The alphabet of desire burns in my mind. The alphabet of desire echoes through time. I'll go blessed us with rhythm, plots the farm. Crypto brought us current. See, alphabet of desire. Alphabet of desire. Interwebs caught us in its grip. Junk mail is just filled with ick. Keyboard warriors tell us where we've slipped. Alphabet of desire. Alphabet of desire. Large language puts shame in our game. Microchips keep computers tame. Nerds log in and drive others insane. Artificial worlds have been built. Saying mean things can cause less guilt. Technology will hit critical mass. Just remember to go touch some grass. Oh, online dating is cheap or free. Podcasts tell me what to believe. Quantum computing takes a superposition. Reboots begin a resolution. Alphabet of desire. Software sets up security. Tables manage my currency. Users use their usernames. Viral thoughts create lame brains. Wired wisdom is hard to find. X was once a bird in the sky. Alphabet of desire. Y2K was years ago. Zip files keep our uploads. Alphabet of desire. Alphabet of desire. Alphabet of desire.
Pretty interesting comment on the internet on how everything works. I've been enjoying this album more than the previous ones. It feels more real, sounds a little bit like more electronic driven, whatever, but the track sounds more fuller, like they sound like more instrumentals, more alive, and I do like that. So I've been enjoying it. It's like pretty interesting, and also like the theme of the album, like the modern era, like the modern day, is something like more people can connect to. So it's really interesting on that sense. So yeah, I've been enjoying this one so far.
Take a look, what do you see? Is there meaning hiding in me? I sing with rhythm, I'm interstitial, hollow thoughts, heartificial, stripped of art, stripped of soul. My language large, I model for show, creatively cunning, with nowhere to go. My truth is a lie, with no lies in my truth. Contradictions have taken root. Stripped of art, stripped of soul. AI, no. Lots of love, lots of hate. You question what I generate. If all my thoughts are superficial, my love must be artificial. 'Cause ship has sailed, the change is here. Robots are what's next to fear. Life is a journey, life is a mess. Don't let the tool dampen your consciousness. Stripped of art, stripped of soul. AI, everything you create, the power may surge. You are after all your own demiurge. Add your own nature, add your own truth. Sign it with your initials and be more than just artificial.
This is the track that gives the name to the album. Really interesting, like the commentary on AI. It's like the Uncanny Valley references and all that. This was pretty nice to watch also on that sense, because it's really interesting. And yeah, the AI has some Uncanny Valley style, you know, that is like tries to look real, but it's so artificial, yet it's like there, so it feels like a little bit weird. And yeah, all the commentaries that there is people that love it, people that hate it, or people just like me that are not completely against, but I'm not a big fan either. It's something like that. It's like I use it for whatever stuff, language models to resolve some doubts or whatever, but not completely into it. But yeah, it's like the different point of view. So it's really interesting, but it's a tool that is here to stay now. It's like undeniable. So yeah, let's go with our seventh song, Inside This Dream.
we wait inside the dream. Flashing lights, distorted signs. Something doesn't feel quite right. Wake me up inside this dream. I wish I found you next to me. Smoothing corners in my mind. Chase me down and you will find. Every dream I have is of you. Flashing lights and never quite true. It gives me hope that this could be an indication that you're dreaming of me. I think I wake, I look around, but crazy visions is what I found. My thoughts untrue, my dreams escape. You do not think of me when I wake. Every dream I have is of you. Flashing lights and never quite true. It gives me hope that this could be an indication that you're dreaming of me. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray my mind don't get too deep. Our love is fake, a dream underneath, but my dreams are a pleasure I won't dismiss.
I like this one. It's like more of a pop track, but it's not like, I don't feel it's like really related with the theme of the album. The modern life is like just like a more of a pop song, but it was pretty fun. Like the big alien moth DJing is like something of a fever dream. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. It's like a little bit not different, different lyrically from the rest, but it has this EDM, kind of track energy. And like I've been mentioned, I enjoy more this kind of energy that the one of the last album that I review, because it feels fuller. It feels like the tracks are fatter with more energy. Yeah, let's go with Down Bad Girl.
It's you and me against the world. I'll always be known as that down bad girl. Thursday morning, you asked to meet. No hesitation, the skip didn't beat. I climbed on top, in the back, on the seat. The first time in the back of my car, sealed our fate, best fuck by far. Different corners, different worlds. I'm not like the other girls. Love in shadows, our love will fall. I'm the booty in your car. I'm too crass, too mean. Our sex is rough. I ride through your thoughts. You won't call it love. You say the words I wanna hear. Manipulate out of fear. Push me different corners, different worlds. I'm not like the other girls. Love in shadows, our love will fall. I'm the booty in your call.
Now I get it. The previous song was building into this one and has some cross story also with the visuals, so I get it. So we're getting more into the pop territory. We leave the criticism of the modern society behind a little bit. We're going into more a personal aspect. Let's go like that. It's something that people can identify not only socially but more on a personal level probably. So interesting. And let's see where it takes us. This second half of the album, or this is the last third actually. We are dive deep. We have that deep and deep, like 8 songs. We got more 4 to go. So let's see where the story takes us.
Backwards and forwards, a portal through time. The moment we met, I knew you'd be mine. Our eyes locked, I felt it ignite. A soul bond from a past life. The face of an angel, the words of a poet. We were meant to be, you weren't ready to know it. Secret lovers, not for show. Secret lovers, no one knows. Drawn in by fate, love undercover. I live for you, my star-crossed lover. Lusted lips and broken dreams. Our same page was never seen. A storied love, but not mainstream. When it ended, it ripped my seam. Secret lovers, not for show. Secret lovers, no one knows. Drawn in by fate, love undercover. I live for you, my star-crossed lover. We confessed our love before you went. Fate would have you heaven sent. I look above, I have been saved. I now bring flowers to your grave. Backwards and forwards, forever mine. I'll always be yours. We're frozen in time. Secret lovers, not for sure. Secret lovers, drawn in by fate, love undercover. I live for you,
So it's interesting to see how the story is evolving, and yeah, this is more slowed down. We calm down like the energy from it, so it's interesting. Not my favorite, but I know where it goes. But comparing with the previous albums, the second album that I reviewed that I wasn't the biggest fan, probably like I mentioned, it's like the problem that I had with that album is like the tracks sounded like they lack some elements, and I do like that even the slower tracks like this one on this album, they sound fuller, they sound more real, like they have some stuff going on, and that's what I like. Even if I'm not the biggest fan of this track, I think my probably has been the Alphabet of Desire, and Bipolar was really nice. Field of Streams 2, those are my favorite 3, 4, and 5, but going back to this is like I do really like that this sounds more fuller, sounds more real, and I do like that. Let's go with Sykes 101.
The deep in the mind, archetypes. These four walls, they cage me in, tired of feeling alone, ready to begin again. I make a call, schedule who to see, time to purge my mind, try a little therapy. Dopamine hit, Freudian slip, serotonin fun, that's Psych 101. I say what I fear, tell what I know, relive the trauma, it's damn hard to grow. Shadows spill from my thoughts onto paper, those ink blots are real lifesavers. Dopamine hit, Freudian slip, serotonin fun, that's Psych 101. Dopamine hit, Freudian slip, serotonin fun, that's Psych 101. Bump me up to twice a week. They must like to hear me speak. Can you help me understand how my mind got out of hand? Dopamine hit, Freudian slip, serotonin fun, that's Psych 101. Dopamine hit, Freudian slip, serotonin fun, that's Psych 101. Doing better, they assure, as they lead me out the door. Feeling better about myself, I'm the poster child of mental health.
I really enjoy that we come back to the theme of the album, the modern life, the serotonin hits, and all that kind of stuff, and the topic of the mental health. So it was pretty interesting to come back with this one. You were losing me a little bit with the 7-track, 8-track, and 9-track, Inside This Dream, Down Bad Girl, and Star Cross Lover. You were losing me a little bit on those, but on this one you grabbed my attention back. I enjoy this one. I feel goes with the theme again, so I did really like this one. We come back with the energy, we come back with the interesting lyrics, we come back with it. So that was great.
Paranoid, parasocial, parabullshit. I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? I'm looking for friends, and for who to shoot? Where are the weird ones, the freaks, the others like you? I was looking for the others, I finally found the others. I was looking for the Remember that, let's relive the past. Supersonic, we put on a show. We're just platonic, there's discord to sow. I was looking for the others, I finally found the others. I was looking for the Friends at first sight, we knew we had a crew. Party so hard, our Fridays made the news. I was looking for the
I like this one connects with Alone, the first track. I feel like that is like you found your crew, you found your people, but singing here the name of the final song, it's Alone again, so seems like we go full circle and we are closing the album Alone again. So I like this one. It sounds really pop. I do like this pop EDM thingy going on, and so yeah, let's see what it's the closing. Like, I know I mentioned that I will put Alone like later on the album because the first impression or whatever, but seems like the story was written to go from Alone to all this crazy modern life thing to be Alone again. So this is the closing. I didn't saw that until now, so let's see what is it about.
Like writings in an ancient scroll, life took away my self-control. I lit the shadows in my mind, burned it down. My walls that bind. Enough time has passed, I can say it now. You changed my life, rewrote my vow. I'm ready to do it, to say it, and be happy, to be alone again. it rough. Taught what to do, what to say. It's hard to find our way. Time has taught me we're not stranded in our DNA. DNA, DNA, DNA. To say it and be happy. To be alone
Really nice ending, really nice harmonies, percussions, and like I mentioned, I like this album more because it sounds more fuller. It's like it sounds a lot better with more energy. Like everything is where it's supposed to be. The other one was a little bit more on the minimal side, but yeah, I did really like this one. It's a really nice closing. It's really crazy how the AI is getting better. Like I mentioned, I don't know if it was intervened later, but with the mastering stuff, AI has been a little bit conservative, and I used to raise a lot the volume on my audio interface. Here is not the case. The track sounds powerful, have like that fatness to it, and sounds like, you know, dense. The vocals are really nice, and on the more whispering songs you can detect it pretty easily because the height sounds weird, crunchy and whatever, but it's not that easy as it used to be. So there are some songs like sounds I could completely believe like the vocal is a person. There are others where it's more easy to spot, but this is really nice. Also, the visuals are getting better compared with the previous albums, a lot better, but they're still on that uncanny valley that AI is. But it's really surprising, you know, this stuff. If we think about it, it's like I started to get. I've been reviewing music like doing this for like 3-4 years, and I started to get AI music like 1 year ago, year and a half. And it's been getting a lot better. We got like the video generation thingy like 3 years ago, and it was a really not more like 4 or something, but it's not more than 5. And it was really cringy at first, and it still is a little bit sometimes with some artifacts and whatever, and the looks the eyes go weird sometimes, but it's not as cringy as it used to be. It lacks some identity, but the AI in itself has become some kind of identity. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm on the middle of it. It's like, I understand the use, but I wouldn't use it personally. But yeah, it's like this stuff is getting better, and this is the kind of project that makes me surprised where stuff is going, and it's really interesting to see the evolution of it. And yeah, it's pretty nice, the world building and everything behind it, not only the music, so that's pretty interesting too. Talking about the album, my favorite songs were 3, 4, and 5, like I mentioned, Field of Streams, Bipolar, and The Alphabet of Desire, because they are like the more modern life, computer oriented, social media oriented, and also consumerism oriented, where it's an interesting stuff. The other ones is like more the pop love story thingy. Wasn't too much big of a fan of it. It goes well with the concept, also is part of the modern life. But yeah, the one that were more critics, like Psych 101, Heartificial 2, I like that kind of songs more. They were my favorite ones. But it's pretty interesting how this is evolving. You can see an evolution from it. Like I've been mentioned also, like from the previous album, I like this one sounds more fuller, more like more alive, not only for not only talking about the genre, but also how the instruments of the models are getting better at it. This kind of housey EDM pop think was really interesting to listen on most of the songs. So yeah, I now get why Alone was at the beginning. Like I was talking about, the first impressions are important, but you were prioritizing more the story than the first impression by itself. So I completely understand that. So yeah, this was a Heartificial by Mona Lilith. I'm gonna leave it right here, and it's pretty surprising how this stuff is getting better and better, and it lets world building and create a character around not AI with music and the videos, and form some kind of identity with some consistency that was previously more hard to find and manage. So yeah, and also like it was told, and I was reading here, like now we got human lyrics, and it shows. It's like a lot better on that sense, and I did really like it. And to the mastermind behind, talking on here a little bit from someone who makes music and whatever, I think it should be, you should be feeling better also, like you accomplish this with your lyrics and not with AI. And that's something really important that a lot of people don't talk about, and I don't want to get deep on the rabbit hole, but you feel more satisfied when you create the stuff yourself. It's like, I like how AI is a tool to lower the entry barrier and let more people do their stuff, but it's more satisfying. You end like having a better feeling at the end of the day when you actually do the stuff. That's why actually I try to keep up with AI and try to learn stuff with the music stuff going on, but I personally don't do it because I don't feel as satisfied or as happy at the end of the day, because I feel like I didn't make it, you know. And when I make my stuff on Ableton from zero and I design my own sounds, it's more satisfying. But I know it's harder, takes time. I've been doing this for a ridiculously amount of time, and there are some people doing with AI this stuff in days, so it has become more of a satisfaction and pride thing to say that I do my own things. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here. It's pretty interesting. I did really like this one, and hope to see you in another one. Bye.